It is a cold day here in Florida. Hard to believe, but we do have them occasionally. And I am on my way to show some properties. And I wanted to talk today about safely buying and selling in Florida during COVID. The techniques that we have implemented since the beginning of the pandemic to stay safe, some are familiar to us as realtors already. Other things that we've implemented, like wearing masks and social distancing, those were not things that were on the agenda prior to the pandemic. However, a lot of real estate agents, including us, service clients that are out of state all the time. And it's definitely something that's a reality that happens often. I can tell you that looking at properties on FaceTime or videoing properties, previewing the properties for my client out of state happened often. And so when the pandemic happened, it wasn't really a huge adjustment. Since the pandemic started, I have sold multiple properties this way. One of my recent properties was a $1.35 million house. And I think we did two or three, I think it was 3 properties on FaceTime. We put in an offer on one. We didn't get it. And the third one that they saw during FaceTime, we were one of 4 offers, and we did get the property. And so they put a contract in, quote unquote, sight unseen, although they did see it via FaceTime. The clients flew in for the inspection, and the great thing about Florida real estate is that you have the due diligence period. And so you go through inspections, appraisals, and financing contingency if you're financing and not paying cash. And so one of the benefits is that you as the homeowner, or a potential homeowner, right, you as the buyer, have the opportunity and the right to inspect. And so even though we had a contract on this property, when they flew in to see it, if something were to come up on those inspections, or it just wasn't, it was more work than they were willing to do, we would have had the opportunity to cancel the contract at that time, and the buyer would have been within rights to claim their escrow deposit, which typically you're going to put your escrow in between 3 to 5 days from the effective date of the contract. So there are a lot of ways that people can still buy and sell safely in this market, and it really depends on our client and their comfortability how we are handling showings, whether it's a property that we've listed or it's properties that we are taking our buyers to look at. Everyone has a different situation. Some people are, what they would call high risk. Others aren't. Me as a real estate agent, I definitely take precautions. We have a family, we have a daughter. My husband went through open heart surgery recently, about 10 weeks ago. And so, he has some sort of risk factors. I myself suffer from asthma and things like that. And I will tell you that because of those things, we are cautious. I've always been cautious with my health and asthma and things like that. So for me, it's not super new. If someone's sick or has the sniffles or whatever, I'm not going to be around that person if I myself am sick or have the sniffles or any sort of virus, I'm not going to go around other people. And so those are some of the precautions that we're taking. And yet real estate is still going, it's still thriving, and we are here for you to help you navigate whatever your level of comfortability is in terms of buying and selling. And so I just wanted to send that message out to you today. Some of you might be apprehensive, thinking, well, let's wait, let's, maybe when this pandemic is over or whatever. And the way that things are trending, it doesn't seem like there is a future that is near where we won't be thinking about this issue. And so how can you continue in a quote unquote kind of everyday life sort of situation? You still can find that dream home. You still can list your property and downsize or upgrade or whatever it is that you're thinking about, and we're here to help you navigate that situation. So hope you guys have a blessed and happy day, and please feel free to contact us if you want some more information or you want to talk specifically about your scenario, because there is always a solution, and we are experts in the industry, and we're here to help you figure that out.